Hello! Welcome to Talk Emma Learn English. Here, we learn English by talking, listening, and practicing together.
Bottom of our hearts for spending your time with us today. I'm Emma, and this is Jack. We make videos to help you speak English every day.
Yes, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us so much.
Today, we are talking about how to use the word do.
We will practice listening, learn useful phrases, and have a fun conversation. Are you ready?
Let's begin. So, Jack, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I did many things. I cleaned the kitchen. I did the laundry.
Oh, you did the laundry? That's great. I did the shopping yesterday.
Did you buy milk? We need milk.
Yes, I did. I bought milk.
Perfect. Thank you, Emma.
So, today we will learn all about this little word do. We use it all the time.
Yes, for the past, for now, for the future, for questions, for answers.
Exactly. We will see how to use do, does, and did. It will be very useful.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Okay, Jack, let's start teaching about do. It's one of the most important words in English.
I agree. We use it all the time, but it can be confusing.
It can, but we will make it simple. First, do is an action word, a verb. It means to perform an action, to complete something.
Like do homework, do exercise, do the dishes.
Exactly. But do has another, even bigger job. It is a helping verb, an auxiliary verb. We use it to make questions and negatives.
Ah, yes, that's the tricky part.
Let's start with the present time. We have two forms, do and does. Can you tell me when we use does?
We use does for he, she, or it. One person, one thing.
Perfect. So I do, you do, we do, they do, but he does, she does, it does.
My cat does, the computer does.
Yes. Now let's make a question. How do you ask me about my job?
I ask, what do you do, Emma?
Great question. And I answer, I am a teacher. So for questions with I, you, we, they, we start with do.
Do you like movies? Do they live here? Do we have milk?
Excellent. And for he, she, it?
We start with does. Does he like movies? Does she live here? Does it work?
Perfect. Now, how do we answer these questions? Short answers.
We use do or does again. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't.
Don't is short for do not. Doesn't is short for does not. So for negatives in the present, I don't like, you don't like, we don't like, they don't like.
And he doesn't like, she doesn't like, it doesn't like.
Right. Let's practice. Ask me if I drink tea.
Do you drink tea, Emma?
Yes, I do. I drink tea every day. Now ask me if my brother drinks tea.
Does your brother drink tea?
No, he doesn't. He only drinks coffee. Good. Now, let's talk about the past time. This is easier. We only use one word, did, for everyone.
I did, you did, he did, she did, it did, we did, they did.
Wonderful. So for past questions, we start with did for everyone.
Did you eat breakfast? Did she call you? Did they finish the work?
Yes. And for short answers in the past?
Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, they did. No, they didn't.
And for past negatives, I didn't eat, you didn't eat, she didn't eat, we didn't eat.
Didn't for everyone. I like that. It's simple.
It is. So let's practice the past. Ask me about yesterday.
Did you go to the park yesterday, Emma?
No, I didn't. I stayed home. Did you cook dinner last night?
Yes, I did. I cooked soup.
Now, the future time. For this, we use will do. Will is for the future. So, I will do, you will do, he will do, everyone will do.
I will do my homework tomorrow. She will do the presentation next week.
For questions in the future, we start with will.
Will you help me later? Will they visit us?
And the short answers, yes, I will. No, I won't. Won't means will not.
And for negatives, I won't do it. He won't be there.
Good. So we have present, past, and future. But there's one more important thing.
What's that?
We use do for emphasis to make a sentence stronger. For example, if someone doesn't believe you.
Like I do like your cooking, even though you look doubtful.
Yes, exactly like that. I did finish my work. It's strong. We say do or did with more force.
I do want to learn English.
See? Perfect emphasis. Let's also talk about do in general statements. We use do to talk about general activities.
Like, what do people do in your country on holidays?
Yes, or I do a lot of gardening in the summer. It's not one specific time, it's a general activity.
Okay, so do for actions, do for questions, do for negatives, do for emphasis, do for general activities. This word does a lot.
It really does. That's a great summary, Jack. The key is to listen and practice. You will hear do, does, did everywhere in English conversations.
Should we do a little practice together for our viewers?
That's a wonderful idea. Let's do it. So, Jack, let's have a real conversation and use do naturally. Tell me about your day. What did you do this morning?
This morning, I did a lot. First, I did some exercise.
Oh, you did? What kind of exercise did you do?
I did some stretching. Then I did a short workout video. It was hard.
Good for you. I did not do exercise today. I wanted to sleep more.
That's okay. Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing to do. What did you do instead?
I made a big breakfast. I did the eggs, toast, everything.
Did you do the dishes after?
No, I didn't. I left them. I will do them later. Do you think that's bad?
No, I don't. I do that all the time. My kitchen is a mess sometimes.
I know. So, what do you do at work? Tell me about a normal day.
Well, I do many different things. I do a lot of computer work. I write emails. I do reports.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. Most of the time. But sometimes I do not like the meetings. They're too long.
I know what you mean. What does your boss do? Is she nice?
She does many things too. She manages our team. She does the planning. And yes, she does it nicely. She is a good boss.
That's good. Did you do anything fun last weekend?
Last weekend? Yes, we did. We did that hiking trip, remember?
Oh, yes, I did forget for a moment. We did a long hike.
We did. And what did we do at the top of the hill?
We ate our lunch. We did a little picnic. And you did something funny.
What did I do?
You did a little dance because you were happy.
Oh no, I did. I forgot about that.
It was cute. So, what will we do next weekend? Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
We could do a movie night at home, or we could do something in the city.
Both sound good. Do you want to ask Sam and Leah what they do on weekends? Maybe we can do something together.
That's a nice idea. I will do that. I will call Sam. What does Leo like to do?
Leo, he does a lot of cooking. He does amazing Italian food.
Really? Does he do cooking classes?
No, he doesn't. He learned from his grandmother. He does it for fun.
I see. Okay, let's talk about home. What chores do you hate to do?
Oh, I hate to do the ironing. I really, really do. I never do it well.
I don't mind doing the ironing. I find it relaxing.
You do? That's amazing. What do you hate to do?
I hate to do the cleaning of the bathroom. I don't like it at all.
Okay, I have an idea. I will do the bathroom if you do the ironing.
Do you mean it? Do you promise?
Yes, I do. I promise. We can do that every week.
That is a great deal. You did a good thing just now.
Thank you. So, what else? Oh, do you remember what we need to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Did we plan something?
Yes, we need to do the grocery shopping. Our fridge is empty.
Ah, you're right. We do need to do that. What do we need to buy?
We need milk, eggs, bread, the usual things. Do you have the list?
I don't. I didn't do the list this week. Did you do it?
No, I didn't. Oh dear, we are not reorganized, are we?
We are not, but we will do it together. We can make the list now.
Okay. Do you have a pen?
I do. Here. So, milk. We do need milk.
What does your family do back home on Sundays? Do they do a big dinner?
They do. My mother does a big roast dinner every Sunday. She does all the cooking.
Does your father help?
He does. He does the vegetables. And he does the washing up after. They do it together.
That's nice. My family does not do that. We do takeaway food on Sundays.
That's nice too. Doing nothing is also good.
Exactly. So, to practice, do you think our viewers understand how we use do?
I hope so. Let's see. We used do for routines. What do you do at work?
We used did for the past. What did you do this morning?
We used will do for the future. We will do the shopping.
We used do for offers and deals. I will do the bathroom.
And we use do in questions all the time. Do you remember? Does he like it?
And short answers. Yes, I do. No, she doesn't.
And we even use do for emphasis. I really, really do hate ironing.
Yes, I did say that. So do is everywhere in our conversation.
It really is. The more you listen, the more you will hear it. And the more you practice, the easier it will be to do.
Well, I think we did a good job with this conversation.
We did. I think so too. Okay, Jack, let's look at many useful sentences. Real things people say every day.
Yes, practical examples. Let's start with the most common thing, asking about routines. How do you ask someone about their normal day?
You can ask me, what do you do in the evenings, Jack?
What do you do in the evenings, Emma?
I usually read a book or watch a documentary. See? What do you do is a perfect question for habits. Dialogue 1A. Daily routine, present.
So, what do you do after you finish work?
Well, I do a few things. First, I do some exercise. Then I do the cooking.
Do you do the cooking every day?
Almost every day. Sometimes we do takeaway.
What does your sister do after work?
She does different things. She often does yoga. Dialogue 1B. Daily routine, more details. What do you do on Saturday mornings, Jack?
I do all my chores. I do the laundry, I do the cleaning, I do everything so I can relax later.
Do you do the grocery shopping too?
Yes, I do. I do the big shopping on Saturday.
Now let's practice the past, asking about specific finished times.
Like yesterday, last night, last week. So you can ask, did you do anything fun last weekend?
Did you do anything fun last weekend, Jack?
Yes, I did. I did a bike ride with friends. It was great. Did you do anything special?
No, I didn't. I didn't do much. I just did some gardening. Dialogue 2A. Past actions.
Dialogue 2B. Past actions. Confirming.
I called you at 8 p.m. last night. Did you do your phone?
Oh, I did put it on silent. I'm sorry. Did you do a message?
Yes, I did. I did send a text. Now for the future, making plans and offers.
This is about what we will do. For example, if someone is busy, you can offer help.
Exactly. Ask me, will you do me a favor?
Will you do me a favor, Emma?
Of course. What will you have me do?
Can you do the grocery shopping for me tomorrow? I have a meeting.
Sure, I will do it. We can do it together quickly. Dialogue 3A. Future plans and offers.
The house is a mess. What will we do?
Don't worry, I will do the living room. Can you do the kitchen?
Okay, I will do it. We can do it together quickly.
Dialogue 3B. Making an offer. You look tired. Do you need any help with that?
Yes, please. Can you do these calculations? You do math better than me.
No problem. I will do them for you. Now, a very important use. Asking, do you, for preferences and facts. This is for now, for always.
Right. Like, do you like Italian food? Not just now, but in general.
Do you like Italian food, Jack?
Yes, I do. I love it. Do you like spicy food?
No, I don't. I don't like it at all. My stomach doesn't do well with it. Dialogue 4A, preferences and general facts.
Do you have a car?
No, I don't. I don't do a lot of driving. I use the train.
Does your brother have a car?
Yes, he does. He does a long commute. Dialogue 4B, general facts, work, life. What does your father do for his job?
He does engineering. He designs bridges. What did your mother do?
She did teaching. She did it for 30 years. Let's look at negative sentences. Saying what you don't do.
This is useful for rules or things you never do, like, I don't do scary movies.
I don't do scary movies either. Ask me about something else.
Do you do your taxes yourself?
Oh no, I don't. I don't do them. I pay an accountant to do it. Dialogue 5A, negative habits or rules.
I don't do any work on Sundays. It's my rule.
Really? I don't do that either. Sunday is for family.
Does your company do business on weekends?
No, it doesn't. The office doesn't do weekends. Dialogue 5B, lack of ability. Can you do this puzzle? It's difficult.
No, I can't. I don't do puzzles like that. My brain doesn't work that way.
That's okay. I can't do Sudoku. We all do different things well. Finally, let's practice short answers. Very fast, very common.
These are the best for conversations, quick and clear.
Jack, do you want more coffee?
Yes, please, I do. Do you need sugar?
No, thank you, I don't. Dialogue 6A, short answer practice.
Did you finish the book?
Yes, I did. Did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't do much reading this week.
Dialogue 6B, confirming information. You live near the park, right?
Yes, I do. I do live near the park.
And your brother doesn't live in the city anymore.
No, he doesn't. He moved.
That was a lot of examples, Jack.
It was, but I think it's good. We did present, past, future, questions, answers, positives, negatives.
We did. The key is to listen for these patterns. When you hear, do you know it's a general question. When you hear, did you know it's about the past.
And when someone says, I will do it, you know it's a promise for the future.
Perfect. Now our viewers can really hear how this little word does so much work.
It really does. Should we move to the phrases?
Let's do it. Now, let's go through those essential, must-know phrases that use do. Jack, can you help me?
Sure. These are the phrases we use all the time, the ones you really need to know. Let's start with the classic, hello. How do you do?
Right. How do you do? It's a formal way to say hello when you meet someone for the first time. The answer is often, how do you do back? Or, I'm doing well, thank you.
Got it. Not for friends, for formal situations. Next, the big question about jobs. What do you do?
What do you do means, what is your job? So I answer, I'm a teacher, or I do teaching.
And a very useful offer, what can I do for you?
Yes, it means, how can I help you? A shop assistant says this. A helpful friend says this.
Okay. And if someone is trying something difficult, we encourage them. We say, you can do it.
Exactly. You can do it means, I believe in you. You can succeed. Very positive.
Now for a very, very common phrase. I don't know.
I don't know. We say this all the time. It means you don't have the answer. It's okay to say, I don't know.
And similar, I don't think so. If someone asks, is it raining? And you don't see rain, you say, I don't think so.
Perfect. It's a soft way to say no or probably not. Now, asking for permission. Do you mind?
Do you mind? Like, do you mind if I open the window? It means, is it a problem for you?
And you can answer, no, not at all, which means, I don't mind, go ahead. Or, yes, I do mind, which means, please don't do that.
Good to know. Here's some advice. Do your best.
Do your best. It means try as hard as you can. Don't worry about perfect, just do your best.
And when something is enough, we say, that will do.
That will do. Like you're pouring milk in my tea and I say, stop. That will do. It's perfect. No more needed.
Now for chores. Do the ironing. Do the cleaning. Do the laundry.
Right. We use do for many housework activities. Do the dishes. Do the vacuuming.
Business phrase. Do business with someone.
Yes. Our company does business with many European companies. It means we work with them.
For health, do exercise.
Simple. Do exercise or do some exercise. It means to be physically active.
For school, do homework.
Of course, I need to do my homework. Students do this every day.
The opposite of that, do nothing.
Yes, do nothing. It's a plan sometimes. On Sunday, I will do nothing. It's very relaxing.
But if you are bored, someone might say, do something.
Do something. It means don't just sit there. Be active. Change the situation.
Asking for help, do me a favor.
Do me a favor. It's a common way to ask for help. Can you do me a favor and pass the salt?
Praise for good work, well done.
Well done. We say this when someone does something good. You pass a test? Well done. You cook a nice meal? Well done.
Advice about morality, do the right thing.
Do the right thing. It means make the good, honest, moral choice, even if it's difficult.
Checking for time, do you have a minute?
Do you have a minute means, are you busy? Can I talk to you for a short time?
Checking if someone is serious, do you mean it?
Do you mean it? You say this when you are surprised or happy. I'm buying you a car. Do you mean it?
Asking for a promise. Do you promise?
Do you promise is very strong. It means, do you give me your word? Will you really do it?
Making an invitation. Do you want to get coffee?
Yes, a very casual and friendly invitation. Do you want to see a movie?
Asking for agreement. Do you agree?
Do you agree means, do you have the same opinion? It's common in discussions.
A parent might say, do as I say.
Do as I say. It means, listen to me and obey. It's a bit strict.
When you're finally angry, you say, that does it.
That does it. It means, I am now angry. This is the last problem. Pretends to be angry. That does it. I'm cleaning this room myself.
Need to try again? Do over.
Do over. Mainly in games or casual situations. It means, let's try that again from the start.
If you have no milk, you must do without.
Do without. It means to live or manage without something you need. We have no sugar, so we'll have to do without.
A great question for language learners. How do you say hello in Spanish?
Perfect. How do you say is your best friend when learning a language?
And how do you spell that for writing down a name?
Exactly. Very practical.
In a shop, do you take credit cards?
Important. Do you take credit cards means, can I pay with a credit card here?
A sign on a hotel door, do not disturb.
Do not disturb. It means, please do not knock. I am busy or sleeping.
A very serious situation, do or die.
Do or die. It's an expression. It means we must succeed or there will be very bad results. This project is do or die for the company.
When someone needs to think about facts, do the math.
Do the math. It means think about the numbers and facts and you will understand the obvious conclusion.
In a polite request at a party, Jack, will you do the honors?
Do the honors. It means perform the special task, like cut the cake or open the champagne bottle. It's an honor.
For your appearance, do your hair, do your nails.
Yes. Do your hair means style your hair. Do your nails means paint your nails.
Boring office work, do the paperwork.
Do the paperwork. It means complete the forms and documents.
Do time.
Do time. Yes, it means to spend time in prison. He did time for his crime.
If you don't have the perfect thing, you make do.
Make do. It means use what you have even if it's not perfect. We don't have a sofa, so we make do with big cushions.
Getting dressed, do up your coat.
Do up your coat. It means fasten your coat, button it or zip it up.
Feeling very tired, I'm done in.
I'm done in is a strong way to say I am completely exhausted.
Getting rid of something, do away with old rules.
Do away with means to eliminate, to get rid of something. The school did away with uniforms.
An old-fashioned phrase for helping, she does for her elderly neighbor.
Right. To do for someone means to clean and cook for them, to take care of their house.
Charitable work, she wants to do good in the world.
Do good. It means to help people, to do positive things for society.
Being successful, he will do well in his new job.
Do well. It means to be successful, to perform at a high level.
The opposite, do wrong.
Do wrong. It means to make a mistake or to do something bad or sinful.
And a happy customer might say, that will do nicely.
That will do nicely. It's a pleased, slightly formal way to say, that is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted.
Phew. Emma, did we do it? Did we do 50?
I think we did more than 50, Jack. We did a lot.
We did, but you see, these phrases are everywhere. You will hear them in movies, in conversations.
Exactly. You don't need to memorize them all today. Just listen. When you hear, how do you do? Now you will understand.
And you can start with one or two. Try, do you mind? Or can you do me a favor?
Perfect. Small steps. You will do great.
Well, I think we should do a vocabulary review next.
I think so too. Let's do it.
Let's explain some important words we use with do. It will help our viewers understand better.
That's a great idea, Jack. Let's go through them one by one in our conversation. You start.
Okay, first word, chore. We say it a lot. I do my chores. What does chore mean?
Ah, a chore. It's a small job, usually in the house. It's not fun, but you have to do it, like cleaning or washing. So, Saturday morning is for doing chores.
I see. So I have many chores today. Do the laundry, do the dishes. They are all chores.
Exactly. Next word?
Laundry. You said it before. I do the laundry.
Right. Laundry means the clothes and towels that need washing, or the act of washing them. So, put your dirty clothes in the laundry basket, and then, I will do the laundry tomorrow.
Got it. How about errand?
Good one. An errand is a short trip to do one specific thing. You go to the post office to send a letter, that's an errand. You go to the pharmacy to buy medicine, that's an errand. We often say, I need to run some errands, or do a few errands.
So this afternoon, I will do my errands, buy stamps, and get some bread.
Perfect. My turn. A word for work. Task.
Task. A task is a piece of work you must do. It can be at home or at a job. My first task today is to write an email. Finishing this report is a difficult task.
Yes, so you can do a task. What about duty?
Duty. That's stronger. A duty is something you must do because it is your job or your moral responsibility. A soldier has a duty. A parent has a duty to their child. It is my duty to do this.
Well explained. Another common one, favor, as in do me a favor.
A favor is a helpful act you do for someone, not for money, just to be kind. Can you do me a favor and water my plants? It's not a chore for you, you're helping me.
Yes, and you say thank you for the favor. Okay, let's do a business word. Deal.
Deal. In business, a deal is an agreement. They did a deal to build a new factory. We also use it casually. You do the cooking and I'll do the cleaning. Deal? Deal. It means we agree.
Great. Now a word about things breaking. Damage.
Damage means harm or broken things. The storm did a lot of damage to the roof. So, To do damage means to cause harm.
Right. What about course, like in learning?
A course is a series of lessons. So to do a course means to take a class. I want to do a course in photography.
Good. And a word for a job well done. Job, but in a specific way.
Oh, do a good job. This means to work well and get a good result. You did a good job painting the room. The opposite is do a bad job.
Perfect. Here's a fun one. Trick.
A trick can be a magic trick or a clever way to do something, but the phrase do the trick is different. It means to solve a problem. This medicine should do the trick for your headache. It means it will work.
I like that one. Now, justice, like in do justice to.
That's a nice phrase. If something is very beautiful and a photo is bad, the photo doesn't do it justice. It means it doesn't show how good something really is. This simple recipe doesn't do justice to how delicious the cake is.
Excellent example. Let's talk about bit, as in do your bit.
To do your bit means to do your part, to contribute to a group effort. If everyone does their bit to clean up, the park will be beautiful.
Yes. And wonders.
To do wonders. This means to have a very good effect. A good night's sleep can do wonders for your mood. It makes everything better.
Now, a driving word. U-turn.
A U-turn is when a car turns 180 degrees to go the opposite way. The driver did a U-turn. We also use it for ideas. He did a U-turn on his policy. It means he completely changed his mind.
Good. Here's a negative one. Wrong.
To do wrong means to do something bad or immoral. I know I did wrong and I'm sorry. It can also mean to make a mistake. You did wrong by not asking for help.
And an idiom. Do a number on someone.
That's an informal idiom. If something does a number on you, it means it hurts you emotionally or physically. That flu really did a number on me. I was in bed for a week.
How about the word without? We use it with do.
To do without means to manage or live without something you need or want. We've run out of coffee, so we'll have to do without. It's not easy, but you try.
And over?
To do something over means to do it again from the start. I made a mistake in my painting. I need to do it over.
Let's end with two more. Sights.
Sights are the famous places in a city. So to do the sights means to go and see all the tourist attractions. When you visit London, you must do the sights. The Tower, Big Ben.
And finally, impossible.
The impossible is something that cannot be done. So to do the impossible means to do something amazing that everyone thought was too hard. The doctor did the impossible and saved the patient.
Wow, Jack, that was a lot of words.
It was, but they are all useful. They all help us use do in a natural way.
Absolutely. You don't need to remember them all today. Just think do is often with housework, with jobs, with actions. When you hear these words, you'll understand the sentence better.
And if you forget, you can always ask, what does do justice mean?
Exactly. You can do that. Well, I think we did a good review.
We did. Should we let people practice repeating now?
I think that's the perfect thing to do next. Now it's your turn to speak. Please repeat after us. We will say important sentences, and you say them too. Ready, Jack?
Ready. Let's start with the present tense. We use do and does for habits and routines. Okay, first phrase. I do my work. This means regularly, every day, I complete my job. You say it.
Next, for he or she does her homework. We change do to does for one person. It's her responsibility. Repeat that.
Now a question. Do you like tea? We start questions with do for you, I, we, they. Ask about preferences. Your turn.
And for he or she in a question, does he live here? We start with does. It's a yes or no question about his home. Say it.
Let's go to the past. Simple. Just one word. We did the shopping. This means we finished this action yesterday or last week. You try.
A past question. Did they call you? We start past questions with did for everyone. You're asking about a finished action. Repeat.
Now a negative in the present. I don't understand. Don't is short for do not. You're saying you do not understand now. Say,
Negative for he, she. He doesn't work here. Doesn't is does not. You're telling someone he is not an employee here. Repeat that.
negative in the past. We didn't go. Didn't is did not. You're saying we did not go to that place. Your turn.
Now, the big life question. What do you do? This means, what is your job? It's how we ask about careers. You ask it.
A formal greeting, how do you do? It's a polite hello for the first meeting. You can say it back. Try it.
Asking for help, do me a favor. This is a common way to ask someone to help you with something small. Say it.
Giving encouragement, do your best. It means try as hard as you can. We say this to support people. Repeat.
Giving praise. Well done. You say this when someone succeeds or does something good. It's positive. Say, well done.
A strong agreement. I do. Like in a wedding, but also to emphasize any positive statement. I do like it. Say it.
A strong agreement for she, he. Yes, she does. A short, clear answer to confirm something about her. You try.
A short negative for the past. No, they didn't. A short, clear answer to say they did not do something. Repeat that.
Let's do future promise. I will do it. Will shows future. It's a promise to complete an action later. Say it.
A future question. Will you do it? Asking if someone promises to do something later. Ask me.
A general statement. It will do. This means it is enough. It is acceptable. You say it when something is okay.
Talking about housework. I do the cleaning. This is how we describe the chore of cleaning a house. Your turn.
Making an offer. Can I do that? You are asking if you can help by performing a task. Offer to help.
That was great. Let's do a few more important ones. Confirming a fact. You do know him. Using do for emphasis to say it's true that you know him. Say it.
A common expression. That does it. We say this when we are finally angry or annoyed about something. Try it.
Okay, last few. For managing without something. We can do without it. This means we can survive or manage even if we don't have it. Repeat.
And a final word of encouragement to all of you. You can do it. We believe in you. You have the ability. Say it with confidence.
Perfect. Great job, everyone. You did so well.
You really did. Practicing speaking is the best way to learn. Thank you for repeating with us.
Wow, Emma, we talked a lot about the word do today.
We really did, didn't we? I feel like we did a complete tour of this little word.
We did the present, the past, the future. We did questions, answers, everything.
And I think you did a fantastic job explaining it, Jack.
Me? No, you did all the hard work.
We did it together, just like we always do. So, let's think. What did we do in this video?
Well, first we did a warm-up. We talked about what we do every day.
Right. Then we did a big teaching section. We broke down do, does, and did.
We learned how to make questions. Do you? Does she? Did they?
Exactly. Then we had our main conversation. We just talked naturally, and we used do so many times without even thinking.
That's the goal, right? To use it without thinking. Then we did those practical examples, short dialogues people can really use.
Do me a favor. Did you do the shopping? Simple, useful things.
After that, we did the 50 essential phrases. That was a long list, but so useful.
Phrases like, how do you do? And that will do. So many different uses.
Then we did the vocabulary review. We talked about words like chore and errand that always go with do.
And then we practiced speaking. You all did so well repeating after us.
And finally, we did a little quiz to test our knowledge. I hope everyone did well on it.
I'm sure they did. So you see, you did a lot of learning today. You practiced listening, you learned new phrases, and you practiced speaking. That is a complete lesson.
You should be very proud of yourself. Learning a language is not easy, but you are doing it.
Remember, you don't need to do everything perfectly. Just try to do a little English every day. That is the best way.
Yes, do 5 minutes of practice. Do a short conversation. Do a review of one phrase. Small steps do big things.
Beautifully said, Jack. Now, we have a question of the day for you. This is our favorite part.
Today's question is, what is one thing you always do on Monday mornings? Do you drink coffee? Do you go for a walk? Do you make a plan for the week?
We really do want to know. Please write your answer in the comments below. We read every single comment and we love to connect with you.
It does make us so happy to see your messages. It really does.
And if you did enjoy this lesson, please do let us know by liking this video. It does help other learners find us. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for spending your time with us today. Learning is a journey, and we are so happy to do this journey with you.
You are doing great. Keep going. We believe in you. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.